Today, I put every quarterback in the NFL on one team. No, literally, like every single quarterback you can think of, and even some you've never heard of, they're all here. So first things first, I gotta give credit to Not the Expert for this. A couple days ago, I was watching YouTube, and I got recommended a video from I think 2 years ago called I Made a Team of NFL Quarterbacks, or something to that effect that he uploaded. And basically it was a similar kind of video where he made a team of only quarterbacks, but for this video, there's one key difference, and for that, we're gonna go over to the NFL tab here, and you'll see, yeah, there's only 2 quarterbacks in the NFL, and they're on my team. So literally, every team does not have a quarterback. So your first thought is, well, every team that doesn't have a quarterback right now, which is all of them, they're just gonna go out into free agency, they're just gonna go sign some backup level guy in the 60s, maybe 70s overall. They can't do that either because free agency literally has no quarterbacks. Where are the quarterbacks, you might be wondering? Yeah, that's right. I spent the better part of like 3 or 4 hours not only getting every quarterback on this team and figuring out the best overall position that they could be at, I sent every other quarterback to the Shadow Realm, which for this purpose, we're gonna call the Arizona Cardinals defensive tackle squad. And yeah, every single like 60 to 50 overall level guy, they're all in Arizona playing defensive tackle at around 12 overall. So there's gonna be no quarterbacks for any of these other teams to sign. So I don't know how this season's gonna go. But let's jump back into our team. So at quarterback, we obviously have Patrick Mahomes as a starting quarterback. I did try him out at some other positions because I wanted to see if I can get, you know, the max value out of having Patrick Mahomes on this team. You know, could he be like a 70, 80 overall running back or wide receiver? No, he can't be. He's literally basically worthless at any other position. So, quarterback. Brock Purdy's the backup, just to have a backup quarterback here. He doesn't really have any kind of like attributes here, like speed, strength, catching, anything like that to really get him to, you know, play well at any other position. So he's QB2 here. At running back, this is where the strength of the team I think is gonna lie. Lamar Jackson, 89. Now I did also try him a wide receiver because I thought, you know, we can get away with like a 78 or 76 with Justin Fields or Kyler Murray. But yeah, Lamar Jackson's 47 overall wide receiver, so basically worthless. So back to running back he goes. So yeah, as we saw, Justin Fields, Kyler Murray, and Bryce Young are the backups here. So really the thought process behind the running back position on this team was just, we need speed. You know, catching is gonna be pretty hard for all these quarterbacks to do anyway. So if we just get guys who are fast, maybe that would work. Fullback, CJ Stroud. Not exciting, tried some other guys here. It's fullback. It is what it is. Now, wide receiver. This is another hidden strength of the team. Ryan Tannehill played quarterback and wide receiver at Texas A&M and even caught a touchdown. I think he also has a receiving touchdown for the Dolphins back in the day, but that was a long time ago. He is a 59 overall. You know, on a normal team, pretty bad. But on our team, pretty great. Number 2 is Malik Cunningham. He was a backup for the Patriots, I think, and then I believe he was on the Broncos roster. Another guy, just pretty fast, but turned into a 58 overall receiver, so we'll take that too. And you might have seen his name on the list, but Jalen Hurts is here. Similar to Lamar, I thought maybe he could be a really good running back, and maybe we could put Lamar wide receiver, but he only ends up being about an 80, and I think there's more value having Lamar Jackson at running back and Hurts as like a solid wide receiver 3, you know, solid 56, but solid. There's a random one here. Jeff Driscoll's a 55 overall. It says he went to Louisiana Tech, but I know him as a quarterback from the Florida Gators. I mean, you know, little Gator back here from a game back in the day, but he's 55 overall. And Dorian Thompson-Robinson is the last receiver on the team, 52. I think it's a solid group overall, you know, all things considered. Tight end, Trevor Lawrence, 23 overall. No quarterback is really good at tight end. I hate to say it, they really can't do it. I thought maybe Anthony Richardson could be that guy, you know, similar, you know, 6'6" Trevor Lawrence, 6'4" Anthony Richardson. Very, very bad. Derek Carr is number 3. Yeah, he just like didn't really bring any other value to the team, so tight end 3. Okay, now probably the weakest point of the team, which is saying something, the offensive line. We have Jacoby Brissett and Joe Flacco, left tackles, you know, 12 overall. Mike White and Mac Jones. Dak, who's a 24, which is surprising. I tried him at like 6 positions. He's actually pretty good on defense, but I'll take a 24 overall. I mean, it's literally double the overall of everyone else on the line, so we'll take that. Desmond Ridder and Matt Corral on the right side, and Zach Wilson and Geno Smith. Zach Wilson was a 14 somehow. I don't really know how, but a 14 is better than 12. On the defensive side, Trey Lance at left end, 38. Pretty surprising. I don't really know why. I don't know which QB qualities make a good left end, but Trey Lance, 38. Matt Stafford and Jimmy G are his backups. Justin Herbert, 31, similar to Trey Lance. I think it's probably just like the speed and like awareness that kind of gives them this overall, but I don't really know. At defensive tackle, we have Joe Burrow at 26. Again, I think it's like a combination of like the awareness and strength, but I'd be really surprised if anyone on this defense actually gets a sack this year. Moving into linebackers, we have Sam Darnold and Daniel Jones on the left side. Another great group here. Middle linebacker, we're gonna see the cover athlete of the game, Josh Allen. I spent so much time trying to figure out where the heck to put Josh Allen because he's basically worthless at any position that's not quarterback. At right outside linebacker, we're cooking with Russell Wilson, 25 overall. I mean, I don't know if he's gonna get a single tackle this year, but it's worth trying. I thought Jordan Love could honestly be a little better here, but when setting up this team and you're looking up overalls, the difference between a 12 and like an 18 to 30 is like a pretty sizable difference. So an 18, I think, could actually make an impact on defense. I doubt it, but it's possible. At cornerback, randomly, Tracy McSorley, who was a free agent, I was looking at his stats and I was like, 86 speed, 88 acceleration, 84 agility, pretty bad strength, but like an 85 change of direction. Could any of these stats make him a good player on this team? And then randomly I switched him to cornerback and he has a 40 overall. I don't understand this game. What about him makes him a good corner? I don't think that he'll be any good, but I think a 40 is actually one of the higher overalls on this team. Mariota's a 34, Malik Willis is a 33, Josh Dobbs is a 32, Tyrod Taylor is a 32, and Tyler Huntley is 27. If you're just looking at it as like a collection of guys, this is actually one of the more solid groups we have on the team. At free safety, we have the only real Dolphin on this team with Tua. He's a 36, which was pretty good. Now, I tried a lot of different guys at both safety positions, honestly, with this team. And so we have Aaron Rodgers and Taylor Heineke at the other side. So they all ended up being around 30. I think it's a combination of like speed and acceleration and most likely awareness. That's my best guess as to what gives them kind of like a slight boost. But I think for this team, a low 30 is actually pretty good, so we're gonna rock with that. At kicker, we have Gardner Minshew, who's a 31. I literally don't know if there's like a threshold. You have to be like over like 50 or 60 to actually like make a field goal or do a punt, but we're gonna find out, that's for sure. So if we zoom out for a second, look at the overall team. I mean, this is bad. We're at 23 overall. There are some highlights and like lowlights really, but like highlights if you look at it, like a 40 at cornerback and a 36 at safety. But I genuinely think because no other team is going to have the ability to have a quarterback, there's a chance we win some games. Not a very high chance, but there's a chance. Also, this is unrelated to the video, but my girlfriend and I just adopted a new cat. I saw her when I was at the vet with my Frenchie, and I took her home because she needed a home, and we definitely needed another pet, so she's ours now. So she doesn't have a name yet. I'm currently leaning towards Bean. I think she kind of looks like a bean, named after Tia Beanie from Disenchantment is my logic. Oh, I'm sorry. Was I too loud? But yeah, if you have any ideas for names, leave them in the comments down below, and we're open to all suggestions, and let's go check out this team, Bean. Alrighty, and here we go. They have taken the field. I genuinely don't know how this is gonna go. I think Patrick Mahomes being like the biggest strength in our team, kind of the only strength in our team, but we're gonna come out throwing. We are on all Madden settings, I wanna stress, and making moves. Hold on, pause. That was too easy. Yeah, all Madden, just to show it for the video, we are on all Madden settings. But off to a great start. Mahomes rolls out on the play action and finds Tannehill and makes a guy miss. I am shocked. So I think let's try Lamar Jackson here. I mean, CJ Stroud is our fullback. I don't feel like we're gonna get any blocking, but maybe he can just throw his body at another guy. Okay, wait a second. Oh, wait a second. I spun when I shouldn't have spun. I mean, defense, we're going to get destroyed, in my opinion. But I'm honestly kind of surprised that this is going so far. I mean, we haven't had one negative play yet. Okay, 3rd and 5. We have to keep the drive going. I think what I'm going to try to do is send Trevor Lawrence on a bit of a seam just to at least get first down yardage. But I think the swing to Lamar could also be an option. I think we're going to try to hit Lawrence. Yeah, we got it. I'm honestly surprised you're even catching the ball with these overalls. I mean, I'm not complaining. I mean, I think the biggest thing is that, you know, how we play versus how the simulation is going to go. It's going to be wildly different, but I at least wanted to get like one drive on offense and one on defense just to see kind of like if we could be functional. And by the looks of it, I mean, I would even use functional as the word. We're looking pretty great. I think on this, we might try to hit Tannehill. I think he's our best option here. And he caught it in traffic. Wow.
Wow.
Now, normally I would cut this out of a video, but I want to see if this is even possible. Holding up on the stick here to try to get like the max like distance we can. Can we even, oh wait, it's like really delayed. Okay, that's like kind of perfect. Okay, we basically don't have a kicker. Now, who is their quarterback? Yeah, it's Dicker the kicker, who's apparently Dicker the quarterback too. He's a 12 overall. I mean, I think obviously like every other team in the league could just, you know, utilize their running backs more. Oh my God, he fumbled. Oh my God, I was genuinely shocked. Can they not even do that? We might actually stand a chance. And we're in the zone. Wait, can we just get some positive yardage here? Okay. Positive yardage from Mahomes. I'm at a loss for words. I mean, honestly, when I had the idea for this video, I was like, oh, this is like a silly little thing. You know, the team will be really bad. You know, how bad but good can they be was kind of the thing I was thinking. And as I was going and like bringing all the quarterbacks to this team, I was like, oh, well, I don't want them just to sign these random like, oh my God, Tannehill's amazing. I wouldn't believe I'm playing on all Madden either. Like, again, I will pause right now in the middle of the video, so I can't change anything, all Madden. Now, we still can't kick field goals, so I don't even know why I'm trying this, to be honest. Like, yeah, I don't know what the point of that was, but this is amazing. Like, this is super fun. All right, so we simmed ahead. We're only down by 2. I want to see what they can actually do when I'm not controlling it. They are in a pretty good chance, like, to take the, like, win here. Ooh, the only problem is that I actually just thought about, they can't kick a field goal. So being down by 2 actually does them nothing. So this is definitely all 4 down territory. Now, ooh, Trevor Lawrence with the first down, nice. So they really do have to score here. That is their only option. I wonder if the sim could actually still send out the kicker, sorry. I almost said quarterback because they're all quarterbacks. I wonder if the sim will actually still send out the kicker. What's his range? 25-yard line. I don't even believe that to be true. So, I mean, yeah, game's on the line here. Only one timeout. If they don't get it here, game's done. I mean, Mahomes probably should just run. Ooh, and he finds Lamar. Honestly, very smart play. Very smart play there because he is probably the best, like, receiving option on this team. Drops back, looking sideline. Ooh, another first down with 28 seconds left. They are driving. Malik Cunningham with 49 receiving yards in this game. Now, oh, taking a shot here. Oh my God, he caught it. Ryan Tannehill is amazing. I mean, he literally did play wide receiver before, but oh my God, I did not think that any of this was possible. Wow. Wow. They might actually win some games this year. I'm actually impressed. But game's not over yet. There's 20 seconds left. They have to drive the length of the field to score with a kicker as their quarterback. Can Cameron Dicker? Oh my God, I thought it was picked. Joe Burrow dropped the game-winning pick. 2nd and 10 here, 16 seconds. Can Cameron Dicker do it after almost throwing a pick to Joe Burrow? I mean, his arm strength is actually a little better than I thought it would be. I didn't think he'd actually be able to get that far, but 2 is there with the defense. 3rd and 10. They might have about 2 shots here if they work. Oh no, they have a timeout. They have plenty of timeouts. So they can kind of work the ball in the middle of the field here and have a chance to get... Oh, okay. And there, yeah, there it is. There's a timeout. 4 seconds left. Last play of the game here. Dicker, can he? Wow, he actually kind of can throw that far up in the air, and nope, it's down. The team of quarterbacks has done it. 1-0 on the year. Just looking at the stats here, I mean, Mahomes went 24-44. He's got 4 touchdowns and about 300 yards. See, this is where I think in the simulation it might get a little weird because, like, a kicker threw for 275 yards and a touchdown. So, I don't know. I mean, he's a 12 overall in doing that. So I think in a full season sim, it might get a little weird, but I'm excited to see the season stats, that's for sure. Rushing, Lamar had 73 and a touchdown. He did fumble once. Mahomes had 42 though, which is also pretty good. Receiving, Tannehill had 144 with 4 touchdowns. He could be a legitimate threat on this team going forward. But let's sim to the midseason point, see how the team's doing. I hope we gain some XP throughout the year to maybe give some of these guys an overall boost, but 1-6. I don't really know if I expected anything different, but still a little surprising. Mahomes is first in the league in yards, touchdowns, and passer rating, okay? And I think it's fully bugged because we're the only quarterback in the league who has stats, so that's not right. So Lamar's got 400 yards on the year, only 2 touchdowns. That's probably gonna contribute to the record for sure. Receiving, Tannehill has only 400 yards, so like a quarter of that was like in the game we watched, so not great, but 6 touchdowns is not bad. Defensively, have we managed to get a sack? No, we haven't, so that's not good. And interceptions wise, Trace McSorley's got 5. Aaron Rodgers has 3. That's pretty cool. Tua's got 2, Mariota's 1, Baker Mayfield 1, and Russ Wilson 1. So, I mean, defense like doesn't feel like it's doing too bad. Minshew's made 3 kicks, so that's also surprising. So we're 7th overall in offense, and we're 32nd in defense. Okay, so this is where the issue's lying here. Maybe we can upgrade some guys to like get the team to play overall. I mean, yeah, we do have some guys here, well, a bunch of guys who actually have a ton of upgrades. Alrighty, we're done upgrading the team. We have some slight boosts. Jalen Hurts up to a 62 now. I think Tannehill went slightly up to a 60. Lawrence up to a 26. I think Burrow went up a little bit. Allen might have gone up just a little bit. I did think that having Superstar X Factor would help some of these guys improve a bit more, but I'm just not really seeing it. I mean, I guess the only thing we could do is just sim to the playoffs and maybe we'll get lucky and somehow get there. I think at 1-6, it's probably not going to happen, but I am curious which teams actually are good now that they don't have their quarterbacks. Like, will the Chiefs be good without Patrick Mahomes? Okay, yep, and we went 2-15. Kind of not surprising. Yeah, so it's definitely bugged because it's just not putting the kickers' stats in here because that's not their position. But yeah, we're the worst defense in the league by a long shot. We gave up almost close to 2,000 more yards than any other team in the league. That is not surprising. I was gonna say sad, but honestly just not surprising. Let's just sim ahead to the Super Bowl to see who gets there. And in the Super Bowl is the Titans and Panthers. And there it is, in the alternate universe, we have created the Carolina Panthers, our Super Bowl champions. Xavier Woods is the Super Bowl MVP. But yeah, that'll do it for this video. If you guys want me to rebuild this team and try to make them Super Bowl champions, let me know in the comments down below. And let me know if you have any ideas of what to name this little girl. I'll see you guys soon. Be good people.